In this video, I'm going to show you how to record your withdrawals and readmit data for your cohorts and your student tracking. We click on the withdrawal readmit data entry. We put in the cohort, and you remember that we gave each group a cohort designation when we imported them. I'm going to work with the Fall 19 ADN cohort. That's their beginning cohort, and brings up the withdrawal readmit data entry. So I had two students, a Mike Miles that withdrew. He withdrew fall 19, and he's going to come back in spring of 20. So I'm going to put that there. And if we don't know that they're going to when they're going to readmit, you can leave that blank and come back and record that later. But once you have input the semester or term in which they withdrew, and the term in which they're going to re-enter, you want to make sure that you check your checkbox over here that this student withdrew, and I'm going to go ahead and check that they readmitted as well. I had another student, Mike Silk, that also withdrew in the fall 19, and you can use the drop down or you can type it in whichever way you'd like. So you can see here I can type in fall 19 if I like and use that. Tab over, and I want to record that he withdrew. So I'm not going to put that he's going to be a readmit because at this point in time, I don't know if he's going to be a readmit or not. So I click save, and you see it changes my figures down here at the bottom. So I've recorded just the basics of these students that withdrew and readmitted. I can also go in here, say it's been 12 months they've been in the program, and I would use this form also to record that these students are still in the program at the 12-month mark. So I'm going to go and use the checkbox to do that. I'm omitting the ones that I know withdrew because especially the one that has not readmitted. But this student went ahead and readmitted in the spring of 20, so I'm going to check him. Check on the checkboxes, click save, and it gives you your calculations at the bottom. So I've done the basics as far as recording that these students readmit, but I want to keep more information. So I'm going to go back to the student tracking form, and I can scroll down here into the fall, or you can use it to drag down, fall 19 ADN pathway, and I can look for Mr. Miles. Another way you can do is do like this and click the find a student by their last name, type in their last name exactly. Well, it was Jimmy Miles, and it brings up, as you'll see down here, it brings up his information down at the bottom. I want to record when he withdrew. He withdrew today, and his reason, you have three options, academic, personal, or other. I'm going to put personal. And then I want to have a tracking note for this student, and I'm going to put anticipates return spring of 20. Will communicate 1 week prior. Oh, I put 14 weeks. So you can put anything you want there. As you can see here, I've got, you can put any information that you want to put and in order to have a note that you can, as to why that student withdrew and what they readmitted. And then I have Mr. Silk here that withdrew, so I'm going to click on him. And I want to put that he withdrew, he withdrew uh, shortly after the semester began, and I don't have to be specifics about his reason for re-entering. We're just going to classify him as academic, personal as other, and put, if you want to put today's date, and does not. So you can put whatever you know you want to. That way, if you need to go back and look at this student later and see, what happened with them. When you get numerous students, it's easy to lose track. So you can go in and put any notes that you need to put in. But that's basically how you record withdrawals and readmits. And you're ready to go on. You can do this once a semester or several times during the semester, whatever suits you. You'll set up your own system for how and when you want to record this information. But that's the next step. Should take about 20 minutes or less. a semester to update your student records.